What I want to do now is show you how to change the width of the left container. There's actually 4 steps involved in changing the width, and I'd suggest you go through them this way. First thing you want to do is actually change the width value for the left container, and that's going to change what the blue looks like. Once you've done that, you want to change the right value of the left column container, so that's going to change its positioning. Finally, once you add the appropriate amount of padding to the left for your change, it's going to put everything back into place. And the final thing is going to be you're going to adjust for padding, and that's the padding you've added over here. Not padding, but it's a separation. So let's start by changing. Let's go to step 1 and just change the width of our left container. Now, let's say we're going to change the width to something larger. I'm going to change this from 190 to, let's say, 230. Once I save that, I'm going to go back to my design, and okay, now it pushed it over and it's spilling over into this other area. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do that's on my sheet over here is I'm going to change the right value to be the same as the width. So it tells you in your style over here that it's going to be the same as the width. So I'm going to put in here 230. And now let's give this a refresh. Well, it brought it over, but it doesn't really look right now, does it? Because it pushed the whole thing over. So the next thing I'm going to do is change the container padding left to accommodate this thing. So let's see, change padding left. It's supposed to be the width of this thing, so it's going to be 230. And is that going to really change it? Sure did. Okay, now we have everything in place. The only thing that the problem is, I mean, we got this thing bigger, but our problem now is that we lost that spacing between our left column and our center column. So what we got to do is adjust the padding. Now, to do that, I think what we do is, did we not just add an extra 5 pixels to the padding left? Well, that's not going to do it. No. So what we're going to do is just change the width of the left to 5 pixels smaller. And that's it. That's really all that it took, and now we're back in business. So when we adjusted that, we could say that even for step 4, adjust padding, and that's really subtract Alright, and that's essentially what we're going to do. These 4 steps over here. So we ended up first changing the width of left, and that was we added something to it. That width was the same as we were going to change to the right, right here. Then what we needed to do is add the container padding to put everything into place, and finally we just subtracted from the actual width of the container to get back our padding. Not the most complicated thing, but certainly not. It was a couple steps. I mean, it seems like it'd be nicer if there's a 1 or 2 steps involved, but because we were trying to keep this fluid column over here, it's a little more involved. And of course, last but not least, let's make sure our new layout is working in all our browsers. And in fact it is.